Have you ever stared at a massive IT certification syllabus and felt like you were trying to drink from a fire hose? The Microsoft AZ400 DevOps Expert exam usually feels exactly like that. But what if I told you that you could hack the system and clear it in just 7 days?
It sounds like a magic trick, but it is really just ruthless efficiency. The 2026 version of this exam has completely ditched rote memorization. It is entirely scenario-based now. You aren't being tested on obscure command line trivia, you are being tested on whether you can make the right architectural survival choices in the wild.
So it is less about knowing every single tool and more about playing the odds? That brings up a fascinating shift in how we evaluate tech talent. We are moving away from encyclopedic knowledge to pure decision-making. How does this 7-day sprint actually capitalize on that?
By embracing the 80-20 rule, 70% of your score hinges on just 3 pillars: CI/CD pipelines, infrastructure as code, and DevSecOps. Think of it like triage in an emergency room. You do not treat a scraped knee when someone has a failing heart. You spend your first 4 days mastering Azure pipelines, GitHub Actions, and Terraform. If you secure the core infrastructure and automate the deployment, the rest is just noise.
That triage metaphor is perfect. And speaking of security, the DevSecOps module insists on a strict security first, never hard code mentality. It makes you wonder about the hidden costs of convenience in our industry. We build these massive, lightning-fast automated pipelines, but one exposed key in a repository can bring down a corporate empire.
Exactly. That is why integration with tools like Azure Key Vault and the software bill of materials are guaranteed scoring points. The test mimics real-world catastrophes. If an option suggests manually configuring a server or hard-coding a password, it is an immediate trap. You have to think like a paranoid architect. Automate everything. Trust nothing. And in the exam room, if a question takes more than 90 seconds, flag it and move on.
It really is a psychological game as much as a technical one. You are proving you can prioritize under pressure. Focus on those big 3 modules, memorize the scenario-to-solution mappings, and learn the art of letting go of the edge cases.
Precisely. The days of the encyclopedic engineer are fading, replaced by the adapt and decide strategist. As AI continues to write more of our underlying code, will human value in tech be entirely reduced to making these high-level architectural choices? It is something to chew on.
A profound thought to leave off on. If we automate the execution, our only job left is the design. The blueprint is in your hands now. The clock is ticking.